you doing? I'm all right, and you? Yeah, yesterday, well, Saturday, we was here.
Saturday night, yeah.
Yeah. And so you're saying where she is at?
This is you can see where we dug up trying to find a marker. See, there's a chunking in the ground. But this is her space right here, 103. If she had a marker, it'd be right in that spot right there. But you can see right next to it, there's one grave all the way over to here. This goes this way. These are footsteps. So if you call in and ask where Oscar Holston was at, he'd be in 104.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this marker, right? These are our pins that we put in the ground for these singles. Every one of our singles in the cemetery have pins.
But they weren't here Saturday.
Yeah, we uncovered them. They're under the grass. If you don't pop them up, you go on the line. See them all up here? See them all through here? We uncovered all these, trying to make sure we had everybody in line here. But this is these pins are marked in the grave, and people have the option to buy a marker, or they don't buy a marker. And you can see a bunch of these around here do not have markers on. Come down here, come over here. There's no marker.
But y'all paperwork says she's supposed to be here.
Yeah, she is. She's in this space right here. That's 7A. The section is 7A. Space 103. Singles 103. Here's where, yeah, we dug this up trying to find a marker. Maybe it was there and it sunk. It's not there, so we resoldered it on top of it. But here's the grave marker that designates where she's buried at.
Because we didn't even see this yesterday.
No, they uncovered all this stuff this morning. We came down here and cleaned this all up this morning, sort of got everything done. And you see there's one more burial next to your mother's here on the left-hand side. I can't remember, we called that one too, and she don't have a marker. But that's the last burial space on this side, on this row right here. They only go over to here.
Oh, okay. So which one is that?
This right here would be, well, if I have my spade with me, it would be this grave site right here, which I don't know what the number is. I didn't expose this one.
116, I think.
You all have these in there. All these have in there. That'd be probably 132. Some of them you can see, some of them you can't see. Here's 132. That's 133. So let's go back to here. There's probably 131, 131, 130, 129. Maybe this one right here probably. If I had to clear off. But these are at the head of the grave. These are footsteps.
Okay. So they don't.
Marker is in that location right there.
She's right here.
And if they had a marker there, we do not have any record of one being purchased or installed. Usually we keep marker foundation orders and we put on in our plot finder in our graves that it has a marker or no marker. Some of them were a long time ago.
So y'all do put markers in here because I spoke.
Yeah, we do put footstones in there. If you want to purchase.
No. I'm talking about
just for the
numbers
for the singles. Yeah.
Right, because the lady she said y'all didn't put them in here.
Yeah. Well, your idea at the metal stake. Yeah.
Right.
That's
what I'm saying.
Right.
Because that would show where you would, you know.
But over a period of time, if you don't come out here for a couple years, these things have a tendency to be covered up with grass and not seeing them already. These are kind of we find these are our kind of markings.
Right. And that's what him and I was looking for.
He probably couldn't find it.
Because we was pulling up. As you see, we was pulling up over here.
He don't have the equipment. We actually dug in here to make sure there was no marker in here, too. There's no markers in here. There's no marker there.
So this is 102.
This is 102. Your mom's right there in 103.
Right.
He's over in 104. This one's 105, 106. You know what we'll do is go back and come back this way and probably change rows.
Right. Because I noticed that this is like a 72 section.
Right, yeah.
And this is 70.
In fact, these were all singles.
Right.
They used to bury right next to each other down here.
Right.
And now we don't do that anymore. We have sections like that, but they're like, you can pick out a space you want. Now, you don't, we used to do this kind of in line to make it easy on us, but it actually turned out to be not
But you understand my dilemma.
Oh, without doubt. And that's what happens if you don't have a market to visit. When's the last time you've been out there?
This is the first time I ever been here in my life.
Yeah, and that's what happens. And what happens with this, like this marker right there?
Yeah, I didn't know that she didn't have a stone. See, so they're not actually headstones; they're footstones.
On this section, about 75% of all our sections are footstones. Okay, even on a big lot where you have a monument and everything like that, the markers are usually at the foot of the grave. We do have a couple sections here and there that's got headstones, but for the most part, I'd say probably 75 to 80% of all our sections are footstones, just like this one is right here. So if you were looking at purchasing one, I can give you my card, and you can
I'll
I'll give you a card. If you have any other questions, I'll be